You know what? I did the same mistake last time. One would assume I would learn, but no, I'm not. Hello, hello. Thank you for reminding me. And well, now we can hear you. Perfect, great. I'm a pro. This is my third stream. Can you tell? Anyways, welcome everyone. Welcome to everyone in chat. Hello, Jeff. Say hi to Billy. No, wait, you can't. But whenever you're home, say hi to Billy again. Welcome to the Jeremy Raven and to everyone who's watching. If you want to say hi, go ahead. Let us know that you're there. If you're just a lurker, fine as well. Lurk all the way you want. But we are here today, as the last two times, to design something for Daggerheart. There's this little thing that we are now in our 13th iteration already. 13th iteration. English is hard. It's called the weekly Daggerheart Homebrew Design Challenge, or something like that, which is a little thing going on over on Reddit and the Heart of Daggers Discord channel, or Discord server rather, where every week we pick a new artwork, and based on this artwork, we design something for Daggerheart. And as you can already see on my somewhere over there, there's a little piece of art by Reparatus Art, a artist from Finland who were so kind enough to offer up their art for us to use them to design something. And as you can see, this jade-colored teapot with tusks and a trunk. Very interesting design. This is up for grabs today. If you feel inspired by this, as I am right now, please do not hesitate to design anything for Daggerheart. Whether it be an item, a weapon, perhaps you want to throw this onto your adversaries' heads and create a big shard explosion. I wouldn't blame you. Or you want to create an armor out of this, just like a teapot or a kettle armor. Or you want to make an adversary out of this, an environment, a whole class, a subclass, whatever it is. Feel free to design something alongside us. I haven't fully decided yet what I want to do, but that's what we're here for. That's what we want to decide and figure out. Because I brought this whole design challenge thingy into life, and I'm also creating something every week and present this for the community to just pick up immediately and use it for their own games. And yeah, because of this, I also have to design something, and that's what we're here for. If you are curious about last week, while I do this here for this week, I will leave you a link here for last week. There we go. This is the link that will lead you to Reddit, to the last week's Reddit post. And welcome, Lukanik. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Sorry. But yes, it is cute. I agree. There's the Reddit link, which you can look at what happened last week. Oh, please go ahead. Please influence me all you like. Seriously. What vibes is this giving you? Oh, by the way, while you're typing, I'm just showing you just a document that I'm writing in, and this little adversary here, the Shade Twin, is from one of our adventures that is out there from Barton Raven. If you want to look it up, it's in our description, I guess. But I just wanted to have something to show on the screen, and it's not fully empty. But I'm not so sure whether I want to do an. Oh, now it's gone. I know I shouldn't do this, because minimizing this window will just close it for all of you. Anyways. Oh, a Kattenquart appeared. Hello, hello. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Oh, wait. Maybe I can... Aha! More light? Is this better? No, actually, it makes me really blurry. Let's just keep it like that. Okay. I'm doing great. How are you all doing? So... Okay, I'm trying to stare now at this piece of art and trying to see what it evokes in me. Currently... Oh, a Jaybird appeared. Hello, Jay. Nice of you to come by. Yes, Cut and Quad, I'm also kind of tired, but currently I'm having a little bit of an adrenaline high because I have so many cool people in chat that keep me company. So let's see how long I can ride this wave of adrenaline. All right, Jeff, what are you doing? An environment, a tea ceremony, adversary, a jade elephant. Oh, is it? Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. So perhaps the tea ceremony when the players are getting it wrong, the teapot is awaking and attacking them. So like, you're doing it wrong. It's just slapping them. It could be something. Yeah, that is interesting. Do I have... No, I have no clue. I have no tea ceremony, Japanese tea ceremony. I would have to learn how to do this. How much time do we have today? Oh, thank you very much, Jimmy Raven. Indeed, my partner in crime just helped you out with where this is coming from, while I try to learn something about Japanese tea ceremonies. Oh, the Wikipedia entry is really long. Oh, Lukanik, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I mean, I'm also a big fan of doppelgangers. That's why I thought of creating something like this. I don't know. My inspiration from doppelgangers comes from the original Guild Wars game, an MMO from 20 something years ago. In the original campaign, there was a really awesome mission where you would face yourself as a doppelganger, and it was chef's kiss. My first introduction to this concept. So how is this whole Jeff, do you know how tea ceremonies are actually working? Can you enlighten us? A magical teapot like a magical lamp, but instead of granting you wishes, it will pour you whatever you need from a liquid to sand to... Oh, that is cool. I mean, I was thinking of an item. So something that you pick up that you maybe find and that is still dormant, and then you do a series of work on the project's downtime moves, and then eventually it will awaken. My English. Eventually it will awaken, and then it will give you from now on kind of like a bonus, but then you have to socialize with it and keep it keep it in a good mood, because otherwise it won't help you. It won't help you out. I think this is like creating an item that is, or rather probably two items, one in its dormant state and one in its awoken state. I really do like the idea of the environment and the jade adversary, but I fear it might be a bit much. Like time-wise. I want to finish this up in like 1 hour and a bit or so. So perhaps I'm just going with the teapot. I see. Oh, an assassin's teapot. You mean that like it has poison in them, or that like it hides its poison? Ah, I see. Two things. Also fine. I mean, I'm always up to create more social environments, because I think this is such a cool concept. And it's a field that I want to practice a bit in, but I Also like the assassin's teapot that hides poison. Okay, I think I will. Choices. By the way, is anyone joining in and also creating something? I mean, all the ideas that you have, feel free to use them yourself and create something for this week. Oh yeah, roll a die. True. I actually have a die, just a d6 here, but true. Okay. I like the idea with the die rolling. Okay, great. So let's gather a few more ideas for this funny little teapot. True. You know what, Jeff? We should, like, on a side note, we should make this environment happen with Vito. The idea that you had were really good. I love them. I think they... Oh, wait. I have the book here. Wait, I think there already is a social environment. Can you tell I have ADHD? My mind is like jumping from here to there. I think there's already a social environment where it's like a merchant or something like this, where you have to convince them or something. Where are the environments in this book? Adversaries and environments. I'm already at the right spot. Ooh, you might join, Kintsugi-Inspired? I love that. Please do. Using environments. Found them. Here we go. Exactly. But please keep on doing it. I love this. You know, I don't mind having a busy chat. I love this. I just then at some point might just cut it short and make a very easy thing. Wait, there's so I just realized there are so few environments in the core book. That's why we're making up our own, right? So, or what? No, wait. This was this was an adversary that I'm thinking of. It wasn't an environment. This merchant dude was an adversary, I believe. And Jeff followed. Thank you, Jeff. Exactly, a merchant is an adversary. Do you know perhaps which tier it is? Otherwise, I'm currently at tier 2. Courtesan. Yeah, tier 2, right? That's what I thought as well. Where is it? If someone else has an open book. Secrets. Spy. Spy is also great. Apparently not tier 2, otherwise I must have overlooked it. Monarch, but probably tier 1 then, yeah. Or was it here? No. Alright, blah blah blah. Cell sword, no. Spellblade, no. Where are you? Show yourself. Merchant, here we go. Tier 1 social. Exactly. Exactly. But what were we talking about? Oh, I love ADHD. Okay. Anyways, I think we were gathering ideas, and I can roll a d6 to see which one we want to do. All right. So let's do it like this. 1 is the social environment that Jeff suggested. 2 is the adversary. I should write it down somewhere. 2 is the adversary that Jeff suggested, the jade pot. 3. No, I forgot what other ideas we had. Wait, we had a poisonous or... No, I think Kintsugi-Inspired, if you want to join, then I think you take your idea, right? Or do you have another idea? The assassin's teapot, that's what I was looking for. 3. Then my idea was this dormant teapot that wants to wake up. That's number 4. You use the teapot. All right, then number 3 is gone. Okay, then let's. Okay, people, throw in some ideas that I can put on this d6, please. And I will try to write it down here. 1 social environment. Jeff, if your thing is winning, then you have to provide some further ideas and things. Just saying. Number 3 is my stuff. Dormant teapot. What else? What else? What do we have? Great. Oh yes. Wait, Kintsugi. Wait, do I remember this right? Is this the Japanese art form where you where you reconnect broken pieces? That is pretty cool. Yes, that can reconstruct itself. An adversary. What kind of adversary would you want? I love that concept. Unless, Jay, you want to join in and use this Kintsugi. Support. Which is great. There are so few support units and I also want to practice on that. Yes. A friendly companion, yes, that pours out either HP or stress. Oh, that is fun. It pours out stress. No, I know what you mean, but it sounds fun. A companion teapot. I will put this on the 5. Then we just need one more ideas for 6. What else could we do? You know, I'm also not. I think I never tried my hand on a subclass. I mean, subclass is more or less straightforward where you just basically define 3 features, or rather three cards for foundation, mastery, no, specialization and mastery for a class. What else? I mean, I can also just, when I get a 6, I reroll. So now I have 5 ideas. Number 1, social environment for Jeff. Oh, that turns inanimate objects into animal companions. Got it. Love that. Love that. Okay. Shit. Now I want to do everything. Okay, guys. If your thing is not winging, you have to make it up. You have to make it yourself. Is this fine? How does that sound? You don't have to. It's just an option. All right. So we have the magic item that creates animal companions. All right, so number 1, social environment. Number 2, adversary. The adversary based on the teapot. Oh, I mean, we can also make a vote out of this. Okay. I think voting is more fun than actually. Voting is more fun than actually rolling. So let me write this up a little bit more so that you have an idea. Jade environment. Jeff, I will not call you Jeff here in this thing. I will just call you Mr. Loco so that it's clear who we're talking about. The dormant pot, I think that was my idea. It's me, the Kintsugi. Support adversary was J. The companion teapot was Luca, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Luca, and then another one. Oh yeah. No worries, Jeff. I will post this soon. I'm just wait. Luca and another one from Jay. All right, so this one I will post in chat, and you just say 2 numbers. The first number is your first vote. The second number is your second vote. First number, the one that you want to see, and the other numbers, which you would be fine to see. And yes, I know all ideas are awesome. Thank you very much for that. Is there? All right. For sure there is. Can you see I'm a pro? Where there is /vote. Oh my, oh, okay. Wait, how does this whole Twitch thing? You know what? Let's make it easy and let's just write the numbers in chat. Because then I'm not trying to. Oh, you're trying it too as well? Great. Thank you. Is this maybe a some kind of plugin or so? Stream manager, how does that work? Anyways, Lukanik already wrote it. Here we go. Perfect. Cut and quad as well. We have 2 votes for 4, 1 vote for 1. Please keep it coming. What are your votes? 4 and 2, 4 and 2. Nice. Wait, what was 4? 4 is... Oh, the Kintsugi. Nice. Okay. Kintsugi is currently the front runner. But keep on voting. Four and 6, so we have much more 4s now. But I think that should be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, here we go. Great. So the Kintsugi, it is. Thank you, Jeff. You just provided us with the answer. All right, so it is the Kintsugi support adversary. So let's get a few things up. Jay, what do you think? Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3? I don't think it's Tier 4. I think it's just either Tier 1 or Tier 2, but what do you think? Yes, we now have a little thing that we write down. Try to find out how polls work. All right, so Kintsugi, writing is hard. Let's do Tier 2. All right, Tier 2, support. Exactly. Kintsugi, teapot. We will find a name for it later. I will write here, and so that I can look it up, because the most amazing thing that you should always have at your hand when you design adversaries is Right Knight's guide to making custom adversaries. You can get it for free on Heart of Daggers. Jamie Raven, if you would be so kind to look it up and post the link here. It is a fully written, amazing guide for adversary design, where you can look up everything. And what I'm currently looking up is stuff like what would be its difficulty, what would be its thresholds, yada yada yada, all these things, because they are wonderful. I need a cat? What do you mean? Oh, thanks, Jay. Jay is quicker. Okay, I should not get. Okay, let me focus this first. Great. Social adversaries. No, wait, social not support. Support. Where are you? Support. Here we go. Great. So we want a difficulty. I cannot find it. Wait. What are you? Oh yeah, great. Where did I put it now? Why do we have so many tabs open? Okay, great. So we already said that this Kintsugi teapot to be named should be a Tier 2 adversary, and the guide tells us that it should be difficulty 14 to 16. And because I want these, I want this whole thing to actually get hit more easily and get destroyed so that it can pick itself up, I will start with 14, and I might even go lower than this so that the players actually are more likely to hit it and to break it, just so that I can see it repair itself. Stop distracting me with cats. I love cats. Okay, right. Difficulty 14. Thresholds. Thresholds. The guide is telling us that it should be between 8 and 12. It's major threshold, and 16 to 20 for severe. I already want it to be easier to hit. I mean, I wouldn't go with the lowest, like 8 and 16. I would probably go for, like, let's go for the middle, 20 for now, and adjust later. It is a teapot. It is ceramic, so I mean, it will easily crack by just any kind of blow with a weapon, depending on how thick the thing is. But let's go with middle of the pack for now. For HP, it says between 3 and 5. I think I prefer. Let's go for 4 right now. Stress 4 to 6. Let's take these. Let's just take all middle of the pack here, and then adjust later, depending on what kind of flavor we have. Do we want it to be? Right. See, I already have an idea. Let's increase this by 5, and Kintsugi is the art, or is this actually an art form? I have not that much knowledge about this. I just know that it's like this. The way of how to repair ceramics. And I think there's done these gold gold pattern in it where you repaired the thing. So I increased the HP because I will later down give it a feature to reduce the HP after it already reassembled itself, because it's more brittle. Alright. Guide. Damage. Actually, I think I've never looked up any... I think I should do this somewhere else. I never looked up any support adversaries. How are they damage-wise? Does someone know? Because I assume they would only, like, support their... either support other adversaries or are like debuffers that are throwing out debuffs left and right, but then are not really that strong in battle. Let's go on Heart of Daggers, the Homebrew Vault, and look up some support encounters, adversaries. If the site would be... Ah, here we go. Now it's coming. Adversaries. Yes, I figured. I mean, I didn't... What kind of attack do I want to give this little elephant teapot? It's fine, we got it. I can't language, so it's fine. Since when can... Ah, here we go. Type board. The Homebrew Vault is a bit slow today, but this shouldn't hold me back. Anyways, I think this will take too long. I will just go off of vibes. So, attack. I think I want this attack to be something that the teapot is pouring out of its trunk, snout, whatever the word is, so that it's like maybe a like a blast, a jet of hot tea, boiling hot tea. Oh, liquid gold. Yes. Okay, thank you. But boiling liquid gold. Let's make it boiling liquid gold. Boiling gold. Boiling gold jet. Oh my god, but boiling gold jet sounds very hurtful, I must say. pure chaos. By the way, if any of you is joining in and also designing something, please keep us informed how the process is going. Look at the artwork and design something yourself if you like. That would be awesome. All right, so boiling gold jet. This is definitely far. And the guide is telling us the brain isn't braining. I mean, my brain is getting distracted. I get the feeling, but my brain is also very slow today. Damage average should be between 5 and 12. I want this to be like the boiling gold. Maybe not a far weapon, but rather a very close weapon where it's like getting shot in a little arc. And then what would be a good thing? Very close, maybe 6 damage, 6, 7, 8 damage, an average. Then I would go for 2d4 plus. Wait, on average, right? 2d6 plus 2 is anything between 4 and 12, which sounds fine. Let's go with this. So 2d6 plus 2. Boiling gold. Now we're at the question, is it physical or magical? Yes, let's go with magical for now. And let's make this a far weapon. And I just love this whole Kintsugi thing. Let's give it an experience as well. Mender of things. It can mend things, not just itself. All right. So let's not get distracted by this stuff. Let's make some placeholders in here. Otherwise, I will get distracted. I know myself. Great. Okay, dear Reddit post, go away. I will come to you later. So, by the way, if anyone, I know Jay, you're awesome with names. If anyone already has some ideas for names, go ahead. No worries, Chef. You're not too late. If someone already has some ideas for a name, let me know. Maybe something elephanty, Japanese adjacent, gold. I like gold. Yeah. All right. So support adversary. So we already know that we need a reaction that says I'm doing kintsugi to myself. Is this a word? A verb? Self-repair. Let's call it like that. And this is just a placeholder name. So Gilded Mastodon. Oh yes. Gilded Mastodon, huh? That is I will put it here for later use so that I'm not forgetting about it. Gilded Mastodon. Now I have to refresh my memory how they look like. All right, these are basically pre-mammoths, right? Mammoths? Zoo, right. I will go for this because I love One Piece, and the zoo is one of the arc names. The zoo arc in One Piece. Yes, I'll go zoo. Nice. Gilded zoo pot. No. Jeff, can you look up what is teapot in Japanese? Maybe we can make a funny little combination. Gilded zoo something. All right, so let me quickly. Kyuzuo. Gilded zoo. Gilded. Ha! You know, I'm just that guy. What do you think about that? I love this. Maybe I can make it even more obvious. Here we go. Okay. Unless you guys tell me a veto to not use this. This is its name now. I love this. Oh, the Ettins! Hello! Yes, there's Teapot today. Are you joining as well? Ba-ba-ba. They rebuilt themselves. Clearing all marked HP. But I wanted to give them 1d2 fewer. Yeah, 1d2 fewer is fine. Well, that's totally fine. But I mean, the week is long. This little thing that we're having, this weekly homebrew challenge, it's like week long. You can join whenever. It's not just today. It just happens to be my stream day. But it's fine. I hope everyone who is at work, thank you for coming by, and I hope you're having a great work day. If people are mean to you, be mean back, please. All right, clearing all marked reduce their HP total by 1d2. On it! Perfect. Please be mean. What do you think? Is this too strong when they just keep this reaction? So like every time they would mark their last HP, they come back up, but then have reduced HP until they have none left? Or would you just keep it at like one time only? I think if we do it like they always come back, I would probably like heavily reduce the difficulty by like to 10, so that nearly every attack against it is actually a hit. Which I don't think it's bad, but maybe I can make it a bit stronger by just having this reaction a one-time only thing, and then have other stronger features. Start at 4 so that it's like potentially after 2 times the reaction, it's already down. Sure, yeah. Yes. Yeah, yeah. That's also an option. But I wanted to do something with stress as well, because I wanted to give them the option to support other adversaries as well. So many options, so many options. No, I think to keep it in line, I think it's just a one-time only thing. I hear you. I hear you, Mr. Ettin. I'm just trying to think. Like, what would be fun? I'm always trying to think, when I'm a player and a GM from 2 different points of view, what would be the most fun thing for this, for a certain thing? In this case, our Gilded Kyuzuo. I mean, it does make sense, yes. What you're saying, so that to keep it streamlined. All right, here it is. Jay, that is an excellent point. Thank you for that. All right. Reduce the total HP. The HP total. Is it total HP or HP total? I think total HP by 2 sounds better. Sadly not happening. um, mm, mm, mm. All right. No, but I think I want to keep it rather strong, the whole thing. I want to keep it strong and keep it in line that this rebuilding thing is only a one-time thing only, but it can do it to other adversaries. Because like in Kintsugi, when you if someone knows, please tell me, but in my mind, the art form is like when something is broken, you repair it and it's getting more beautiful, or it's a new form of art then. But then when it's getting broken again, I think the meaning is gone, maybe. So I would rather keep it strong and have it just a one-time thing, and then keep it at 5, because after it's been repaired once, it's going down to 3 HP, and this means it can get hit by, or can get knocked out by another severe hit. All right. Just rambling, just rambling. Oh, yes, yeah. No, for sure. This rebuilding others, I will only go so far. So, okay, let's do this. Rebuild others, just to make it clear. This definitely is a fear move to completely rebuild others. Spend the fear to rebuild an allied adversary. Maybe it doesn't even need to be allied. An adversary. Clearing all HP. Reduced. That could also be a case, yeah? Okay, wait, let me quickly finish this. I think I want to make this harsher. All right. So this definitely is a fear move, but I think I would also want to do... Stop it. Heal others. And this one is Marcus Stress. Ooh. Oh yeah, just an idea. To clear a condition of an close. I have to add some ranges. Of an adversary in very close range, or all right. Now I can read again. Sorry, guys. I like the personal this thing, the functionality of like rolling a dx -2. But how many? I mean, what do we do in the case of uneven numbers? I mean, I can always say round up. But then we also have a problem of like really high tier solos that have like 14, 15, 16. Yeah. Okay, right. Jeff said, what if you use Jay's other idea where it could turn other inanimate objects alive? I can certainly put this functionality in there. Or, yes, inanimate objects, like repair them and then turning them alive. And maybe this... Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, wait. Got an idea. This is great. So, it is taking destroyed objects around, that are around on the battlefield, animates them, they become like tiny little extra adversaries or tiny little sprites or whatever that then seek out wounded or conditioned adversaries and they do the healing. That sounds fun. But is this, I think it's too much to ask from a support adversary. No, I mean, it's too much to ask for a GM to keep track of a support adversary that generates even more adversaries that are just tiny bloblets that do one thing. Is it too much to ask? Fellow GMs, what would you say if you would read this? That would be a leader, yes. But in my case, these wouldn't be adversaries per se, because these would be just attackable objects that are not attacking back, but rather seeking out allies and, or like other adversaries. Anyways. No, I think it's too much. At least I would hate it. Yeah. Anyways. The last HP, they rebuild themselves, clearing all marked HP, reduce their total HP by 2. And I said this is supposed to be only a one-time thing only. It would be fun though, you're right. Maybe I can find... Maybe I can just write it down. Maybe I can just write it down as a feature. And ask the GM to place tokens on the battlefield if they play with a battle map or VTT. Just place down some tokens that can be attacked and that just die instantly. But I mean, I have to write really a lot in this feature then. Let's see. Let me quickly do this. Whole group of enemy teapots. That sounds fun. True. Minions are fairly easy. And the minion... Yeah. I agree. Minions are just very plain and easy stat block that should not put too much strain on a GM. I think I would go with this because it's a really cool concept. But wait, let me quickly think of how do I write this. Usually, a cupboard. Great. A cupboard of Gilded Kyuzuo. That makes totally sense. You know what? I will put this as a fun fact here for later. Great. I love this. Right. Here we go. The first time. Now it's a one thing only. Please put this thing into your new heartbeat then, if it's really cupboard themed. The first time the Gilded Kyuzuo marks their last HP, they rebuild themselves, clearing all marked HP. Reduce their total HP by 2. Here we go. This is done. Just needs a new name for later. Rebuild others. Interfere to rebuild an adversary. Yep. Reduce the total HP 1d4 to a minimum of 1. Is this too strong? Even with just one fear? I'm thinking of like rebuilding others. I mean, if this is being used against the BBEG of a campaign that has like a zillion of HP, it's tier 4, and then you throw in, the GM throws in this thing, and just with one fear use, you can fully rebuild your big boss. Is there even a threshold where this, like a fear spent threshold, that would be fine? So like, I don't know, spend 5 fear to rebuild your big boss. Or is this just balanced as is currently? While... Golden joinery. I was just looking up what Kintsugi means. Golden joinery, that is interesting. I think that sounds fun. Is this wrong? Do we have some English speaking? I mean, we do have some truly natives here. And a name for this, something about the joining with gold. I like gold, sorry. Sorry, Jeff, I must say I don't know where this reference is coming from. Even if this is a reference. Oh, see. Yeah. I hate that movie. And I just like every movie. Anyways. Oh god, now Zena is coming down and telling me we should watch that movie now. Yeah, we probably we could, but yeah. Anyways, I was thinking for a word, a name for this action. While Beauty and the Beast is playing on non-stop. Sounds like a sufficient punishment. Okay, it's great. You guys celebrate the movie, please. I try to think of a name. And I mean it. It's fine. It's just me who doesn't like this movie, and it has reasons. Usually I'm a big cinephile, but not for this movie. Why am I blanking? You know what? I love Heart of Gold, but for this one, where you pour out your golden brew to rejoin bits and bobs of the environment. This is stupid, but this is a placeholder. Heart of Gold. Okay, spend a fear to rebuild an adversary in very close range, clearing all of their marked HP. Reduce their total by 1d4 to a minimum of 1. Great. And here we will have some fun. Oh, I played around with still visible. Yep, still visible, but one smaller. Here we go. This one will become our minion that we have to define later. That we are okay, whatever. Heart of gold, heart of gold, heart of gold. Let's build this. Marker stress. Where is it? Where is it? Haha! I have to look something up. To look at the minion features. I think because minions. Oh no. Ah, no, wait. These are not hordes. I always mistake hordes for minions. Hordes were the ones that have a certain number of HP, and then you define how many thingies are. How many, like, what is the number of adversaries per HP? Here we go. Braining. But minions, you can have as many minions as you want. They all have 1 HP, but they have this feature, minion, number, passive. For every blah 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 damage you define, the minions, one actual minion or one other minion in range is getting hit as well, right? Here we go. So I don't have to define how many minions we have per HP. Great. Because marker stress to summon in this case would be the right word, but actually it's like rebuilding like broken items or pieces of the environment into adversaries. To summon, let's start as 1d2. I think 1d4 would be way too strong. No, I mean they are hittable, right? 1d4 is fine. Marker stress. To summon 1d4, let's call them golden minions for now. Golden minions. Just to summon 1d4 golden minions. Repairing or rebuilding broken objects. Small objects. Small broken objects. Better English. In a very close range. Very close or close? No, close. Very close. Melee? Do we need a range? Yeah, we do. We do need a range. And then we just have this feature, and yes, great. Do we need to close? Do we need a range? I like that. I like that this teapot is running around the battlefield trying to find broken objects and then repairing them and building these little sprites that then run around, try to help things. I like that. I like that. And then it's not doing much on itself. Although, I mean, it does have the boiling jet. I really like this concept. Thank you already to everyone who helped make this. Heart of Gold, action, mark of stress to summon 1d4. Gold minions. This is fine. Let's build this. Okay, now we have our gold minions that we need a name for. Do we have a name? Like, is there some kind of adjective or pottery or so that got repaired by Kintsugi? So like Kintsugi'd pottery? Is this a thing? Sure, why not? This could be our passive. Boiling gold, jet stream, condition. We will come back to this. This is a good idea. Wait, where were I? Ah, yeah, right, Kintsugi. What could be... Wait, what am I looking? My ADHD brain once again helped me to lose my thread. Where were I? What was I looking for and why? Oh, right. I was looking for a name for the minions. Here we go. I mean... This is way too stupid. Please, chat, tell me I should not do this. This sounds much more reasonable. Here we go. Or the Mended Seekers? The Mended Seekers, because they're seeking... Yeah, that's fine. They're seeking out... Yes. I think none. One difficulty. What does Right Knight's... what does Right Knight's guide tell us what a tier 2 minion should have? Tier 2 minion should have difficulty of 12 to 14. They are very easy to hit. They are very... I will also make them like 12. 12 for tier 2 sounds fine. Yes. Oh, an earworm is great as well. Maybe you can do both. You can do both. Would be like a continuation of your worm theme. What other worms could there be? Sandworms? I mean, yeah. Bookworm, earworm. Drop the... I'm on it. Mended Seekers. Thank you. Alright, where were we? Okay, here we go. Market Stress to summon 1d4 golden minions. Nope, we called them now. Mended earworms. Mealworm, yes. No, Mended earworms. See? No. Wait. Mended Seeker. This is... yes. Mended Seekers. Here we go. The Mended Seekers. We need... We need this for later. We need this for later. Book of Worms. Yes, exactly. I'm afraid you have to call out Jeff then for the inspiration. Me too. Me too. Like thinking of quick roll. Difficulty 12, thresholds none, HP 1, stress 1, attack. I think they will have no attack. So I will just... And they will also have no experience because there will be... Yeah, they will have no experience. So, standard minion feature, here we go, passive. Let me copy pasta this from another document that I'm working on. Not now. Passive feature, here we go. Why is this so small? I hate this. Ooh, you're getting a little insight what I'm working on. A wasp scrap? What is this? You might know by the end of this month. The Mended Seekers is defeated when they take any damage for every... Wait, what adversary is this? This is a also tier 2 adversary. 5 sounds fine by me. Spoiler alert indeed. Defeat an additional minion within range the attack would succeed against. Here we go. So, Heart of Gold. Do not use the same name. Let's warp it up a bit. I think... Is this a passive or a reaction? It's both. Because what I want to do is basically they seek out adversaries. Seek out adversaries in far range when they have a condition or have marked HP. You go away, we don't need you. Either clear the condition or clear 1 HP. Afterwards, destroy this minion. Or afterwards, this minion is getting destroyed, whatever. So, is this an action, a passive, or a reaction? I mean, an action it's not. It's actually like a passive reaction. Are there things like that? No. Do we make it up? No. I think it's a reaction. Because the seek out adversaries in far range can easily be just a... When this minion is getting spotlighted, they have their normal movement, and they use their movement to seek out other adversaries in far range, and when they have a condition, these adversaries, then they just explode and clear it. Okay, great. It's a reaction. Seek out adversaries in far range. Right. I don't know if it's Kay or Gallus, whatever. Did you already tease what is the name or the theme of your third or the next thing? Or is it already the Dinosaurs Volume 2 thing? Maybe you already teased it and I missed it? I'm sorry then. I'm following you on Patreon, so I should have all the information on teasers that you did. During their spotlight, they seek out adversaries. Great, got it. Nice. Looking forward to it. During the spotlight, they seek out other adversaries in far range. They seek out other Other adversaries up to far range when they have a condition or have marked HP, either clear the condition or clear 1 HP. Of the adversaries, it's necessary, maybe not. Oh, a whole campaign? Oh, right. I think you mentioned that you're working on a campaign frame for your dinosaurs supplement. So yeah, great idea. Purple worms. Interesting. What are they? Are they nice? I think that's fine. Okay. Alright, so now we have the minion that is basically just seeking out other adversaries and destroying itself. The Mended Seekers. Now we need a little catchy description. Our resident Jamie Raven is getting triggered by purple, so be aware. I've missed a broken. Small previously broken objects mended by Gilded Kyuzuo. Come back. This is the kind of stuff where I don't feel comfortable showing it on stream because, like, as you know, I'm not a native English speaker, so I really have to think about the words and the sentence I want to prepare. What do I want to say? And then try to find the right English wording for it. Anyways, please be nice. Thank you. Is this necessary? This is just a description. Let's keep it short. What is the word I want to say? A small previously broken objects mended by the golden whatever excrements of a Kyuzuo. Definitely not that. What is the better word for that? Whatever. Mended by the golden magics of a Gilded Kyuzuo. I could work on it later as well. Off screen. Is this too dark? They will seek out other broken things to pass the kindness they have received, because they will die or get destroyed again when they do this. Is this too dark? Or is it just the right kind of dark? Great. No, wait. Here we go. They need damage. They need damage. Give me damage. Give me damage. I want damage. Damage income. Very small again. I think they have no attack. I think I mentioned they have no attack. Cannot attack? How would you write this? Attack. None. Just to keep it in line. Not applicable, not applicable. Yeah, here we go. Great. Alright, so we got our minions, and we're nearly done with our Gilded Kyuzuo. Non-lethal enemy, exactly. Should I write this? I mean, that's basically new territory for us, so we can write anything. And I like it. I like it to make it clear. Non-lethal enemy adversary. But then I would write non-violent enemy, because lethal would mean they could potentially do damage. Non-violent adversary. Small previously broken objects mended by the golden magics of Gilded Kyuzuo. They will seek out other broken things to pass the kindness they have received. To pass further, pass on. To pass on the kindness, I think is the word, right? Pass on sounds better. Seek out adversaries, mend what is broken, show their worth. Need to have a 5. Golden Heart. During the spotlight, they seek out other adversaries up to far range. When they have a condition or have marked HP, either clear the condition or clear 1 HP of the adversary. This needs to be big. Does someone know? Does this also have to be bold? I've never seen this. That an adversary or a feature can clear conditions, and then how this would be written. I think I keep it like this for now. Afterwards, destroy this minion. Yes. Great. Alright, so we got our Mended Seekers. Now we have to finish our Gilded Kyuzuo. But before we do this, I have to have a bio break. don't go anywhere. I will just be out for 2 minutes or so. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. Oh, my microphone is still on. Dear chat, please call me out if I forget unmuting myself when I mute myself now. See you soon. And I'm unmuted. Yeah. And yes, Jeff, fortunately this is all linked, so I could not forget to just leave the headset here. Anyways, welcome back. Thanks for being with me. Right, we are still in the middle of creating this week's entry for the weekly homebrew challenge, the Daggerheart weekly homebrew challenge. And we're nearly done. We are creating a tier 2 support adversary, just to get everyone up to speed. And not only that, we also have another adversary. No, wait, where is it? Here we go. We also have another adversary already prepared, the Mended Seekers. But we will go over everything once we're done. All right. Excuse me. I think I have to... Okay. All right. Jeff asked for a condition that is coming off of this golden jet stream from the standard attack from this beautiful teapot. Let's do this. So this is definitely a passive feature because it is enhancing the standard attack, and I would probably... Jeff, since you asked for it, what should be the trigger for this, if you are still around? Do you want this to always happen? So, for example, that every PC that is getting hit by this standard attack, by this boiling gold jet standard attack, is getting a certain condition. So, like, the condition is getting hit by it, or do you want it to only be, for example, on a crit? Do you want it to be that the adversary needs to mark a stress? Do we need to spend a fear? Any other trigger, for example, could be also the trigger if the boiling jet is doing major or higher damage, for example. Then the condition triggers, which I think, while thinking about it, doesn't sound too bad. So that they're getting steamed or something. And the question is, do we want a different condition, or do we want a new condition, or a already existing ones, like restrained, vulnerable, or why am I blanking? What is the third one? I heard there's a chat thing, but I don't see it. Great. Wait, why do I... Okay, cool. My Twitch thing broke. Wait. Here we go. Now I see it. If you're hit by hot, you should have the condition. Okay, so it's always. As far as the condition itself, yeah. All right. What should be the condition? Vulnerable seems fine. Okay. That's like hell. Yes. I just realized that I need a... So how did we write it here? We did write it here like this. I think social adversary... We need a modifier for the attack first. Quickly look it up again. Support adversary modifiers are between 1 and 3. Let's give it +1. 2d6 +2 magic power range. Here we go. What do you mean you could shake it off and get it again? So would you say it's like until you mark a stress or so? So that like the PC that is getting hit by it and got vulnerable, they just have to mark a stress to basically shake it off, what you said? Or do you want until their next spotlight, for example? This is also fairly common. A stress. Great. Let's do that. While I write, if you want, you can try to think of a name for this passive. Like golden spittle or something. No, whatever. A golden spittle sounds bad. I think I have to reword this a bit. It's for... Great. No, that's bad. That's bad. Melt your face off. I think it was fine before. Never changing running system. Use a standard attack. It's considered. Becomes. Is that the right word? Vulnerable until they mark as stress. NPC getting hit by the Kyuzuo's Gilded Kyuzuo, standard attack, becomes vulnerable until they mark a stress. Melt your face off by Jeff. No? Only this? Yeah, why not? Boiling gold. Boiling gold and then gold jet. And let's make it like this, because then we have it here shorter, which I prefer anyways. Gold jet. Jet of gold. Do people understand when I write gold jet that it's like a liquid thing that is getting shot? Oh god, no. Nope, not doing this. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nopesy, nope. Thanks for the suggestion, but nope. Yeah. Yeah. Finding names is always a challenge. No worries. Thank you for helping. I mean, something boiling gold, so that the gold does something. Burning gold. But burning is also... It's not burning, it's eating into people's flesh. This is also not a city code. Scalding. Oh, scalding is nice. Yes. Oh, yes, scalding. This is... Yes. This is better. This is great. Yes. I just had to look up exactly the translation, the German translation, and yes, my feeling was right. This is exactly what I was needing. Thank you. Gold jet, +1, mend of things. CPC getting hit by the Gilded Kyuzuo standard attack becomes vulnerable. Out of gold, mark a stress to summon 1d4 Mended Seekers by rebuilding small broken objects in very close range. Yes. Golden Joinery. Spend a fear to rebuild an adversary in very close range. Clearing all of their marked HP. Reduce their... 1. Join thyself. The first time the Gilded Kyuzuo marks their last HP, so it's a one-off. They rebuild themselves, clearing all HP, reduce their total HP by 2. Great. Now, to finish this off, we're already streaming for 1 hour, 40 minutes. We just need a description. Gilded Kyuzuo for this beautiful little jaded teapot. Sentient jade teapot with tusks and a trunk shooting boiling hot blast of gold. Their purpose is to mend broken things, and they will not hesitate. Something, something. Yes. You know, Jeff, if you would want to provide the tea ceremony for this week, I would help you with the features and such. So you wouldn't need to do it yourself if you don't feel comfortable. Just saying. If your workday is very boring today. Da-da-da. You know, on another note, I'm contemplating currently if I want to give it another feature or whether I should hold back. Because let me quickly read. The Gilded Kyuzuo could be your ally, because I was just about to say that when this thing is not necessarily evil, or following a master, what does it prevent, or what prevents it from also healing the allies, so the player characters? And I'm really thinking about giving it a feature to swap allegiance. No, I will hold back. I will hold back. This is my feature. Because this is something that I have also been adding into some adversaries for a certain thing that I'm working on. That you might have seen some hints earlier, unintentional hints. Yeah, no, I'm keeping it to myself for now. Because I think this is already looking pretty good. So, to summarize, let's go over. No, wait, we still need some motifs and tactics. I mean, it's very similar to this. Mend what is broken. That sounds fun as well, yes. It could guard something. Or maybe it could be a challenge somewhere. So like make a proper tea ceremony. Otherwise you have to fight the Gilded Kyuzuo and maybe a tea monster, a tea elemental that is pouring out of our little Gilded Kyuzuo. And then when it is an ally, you can pick it up and have it as an item that will give you a special new downtime action, where you can use this Gilded Kyuzuo as an item during a downtime action to prepare a tea ceremony. And this might be for example, very easy concept, a combination of like clearing stress and gaining hope, so that the tea is so good that you immediately, from everyone who takes part in this tea ceremony, they already clear a number of stress and gain a number of hope, for example. That's great. Jeff, please make this environment and I will make the item for you. You can, if you feel more comfortable, because I know that you're not so deep yet into Homebrew, you can also just basically write concepts and I can write the features out. So, our Gilded Kyuzuo. So I think let's come to an end. No, wait, I still have to. Don't be so in a hurry, Nicholas. Motives and tactics. Mend what is broken. Thank you. Please do so. Mend what is broken. Spread golden joy. Oh god, this sounds so wrong. This now sounds like Gold Shower. Da da da. Red delicious tea that is boiling hot gold. Aid your allies. Here we go. So, I think we're done. I think. Anyways, let's review what we have. Why is there a weird... Okay, let's review what we have. So, we made a tier 2 support adversary called the Gilded Kyuzuo. Thanks again to all of the inspiration for the name. Just for everyone who didn't catch it, Zu is the Japanese word for elephant, I believe, and Kyuzu or something, Kyuzu, was a pot, I believe. So we basically combined these twos to like the elephant pot, Gilded Kyuzuo. A tier 2 support adversary, a sentient jade teapot with tusks and a trunk shooting boiling hot blasts of gold. Their sole purpose is to mend broken things, even themselves. Mend what is broken, spread delicious tea, and aid your allies as its motifs. Difficulty 14, thresholds 8, 10, and 18 sounds fine. HP 5, stress 5 sounds fine. Everything sounds fine. 2d6 plus 2 magic damage in far range. Nope. I remember I wanted this to be very close range. Just because in my mind it is shooting basically like a little stream of hot gold, and I don't think it has power enough to shoot it all the way to far range. This should be reserved for like bows or gunshots or magical missiles or something like this. Anyways, experience mender of things sounds fine. Its first feature, its passive feature, thanks to Jeff, we have Scalding Gold, a passive. A PC getting hit by the Gilded Kyuzuo standard attack becomes vulnerable until they mark a stress. So remove the condition. See, that's why we do another check to see if everything makes sense. So becomes vulnerable until they mark a condition stress to remove the condition. Yeah, fine. Then Heart of Gold action, mark a stress to summon 1d4 mended. I think this needs to be thick or bold. To summon 1d4 mended seekers by rebuilding small broken objects in very close range. Let's jump to our Mended Seekers. These are tier 2 minions. Here we go. I'm really sorry to all the people who take offense on this that I didn't use a page break. Mended Seekers tier 2 minion, a small previously broken object mended by the golden magics of a Gilded Kyuzuo. They will seek out other broken things to pass on the kindness they have received. These are non-violent adversaries and they die by just one hit because they have no thresholds and any damage they receive is lethal. That's why I have the minion feature. Every additional 5 damage a PC deals to, not the stinger, oh, another teaser, haha, to the Mended Seekers. Defeat an additional minion within range the attack would succeed against. Exactly. But the important feature is that we defined is the golden heart reaction. During their spotlight, they seek out other adversaries up to far range. When they have a condition or have marked HP, either clear the condition or clear 1 HP of the adversary. Afterwards, this minion is destroyed. So these are tiny little sprites that seek out other adversaries, and then when they find someone or something that is hurt, they go poof and they heal them. Easy enough, but they can as easily be hit and destroyed by the players, which I like. All right, second feature, Golden Joinery in action. Spend a fear from our Gilded Kyuzuo to rebuild an adversary in very close range, clearing, or rather close range, so I would say... No, they have to run there. Thank you, Jeff, for coming by. So much, thanks. It's fine. Go ahead. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And exactly, keep me posted about the environment. Can't wait. See you, Jeff. We were at the Golden Joinery. Spent a fear to rebuild an adversary in close range. Close range. Rebuild an adversary in melee range. I think it has to rush there. Yes, it has to go there, but then it has to be in melee range. So it has to spend its spotlight to actually get there. Spend a fear to rebuild an adversary in melee range, clearing all of their marked HP. Reduce their total HP by 1d4 to a minimum of 1. Yeah, sounds fine. I'm fine with that. Join thyself, a reaction. The first time the Gilded Kyuzuo marks their last HP, they rebuild themselves, clearing all HP, all marked HP. Reduce their total HP by 2. So this is a one-time thing only, where the Gilded Kyuzuo is doing basically Kintsugi on itself, as Kintsugi was our inspiration for this adversary. I think we've got everything. We've got these two adversaries. Great. Now I have to ask if anyone is still here with us, who has also prepared something or is thinking to prepare something for the challenge. Please let us know if you do. Maybe you have something to show. If not, it's fine as well. No worries. And if you were only here for lurking, is also very fine. Regardless, I think the next thing on my list will be that I will prepare the Reddit post, because as I said, every week I will offer up this weekly design challenge in a Reddit post on Reddit. But also, you can also join, if you want to, on the Heart of Daggers Discord server, a awesome place to be. Regardless, if you're not part of it there, please go there. It's great. There's a specific thread for this weekly challenge that you can go to and also join in and drop what you have. It is really cool. We discuss our entries there, not only there, also on Reddit. So it's both, either on Reddit or the Discord server. We discuss our entries. We celebrate each other's creativity, which is like every week. I'm just so blown away by it. It's so much fun. Can't wait and to see what this week brings on the table. Anyways, I think I will close it up here. It has been a big pleasure. Thank you to everyone who came by to this little stream, this little design afternoon, at least for European time zones, or design morning for if you're sitting in the US, or design night if you're in Asia or somewhere closer to this. Maybe even Australia. I don't know if Matt came by to say hi. Anyways, I will stop talking. I talked enough for today. Thank you so much for coming by. Please check out the Reddit thread in a bit. I will post it anywhere. If you like, you can follow me on Blue Sky. Then you can also see when I post it. And other than that, yeah, exactly. It was fun. Oh, Jeremy Raven, if you would be so kind, could you post our little link to our Heart of Daggers storefront? If you are interested, what we do. If you're interested in what we do, what the Bard and Raven, so our little Jeremy Raven and me, Other the Bard, what we are doing. We're also creating supplements and adventures for Daggerheart. Check it out. They're really fun. There are a few free things to pick up already, and a few more premium things for just a few bucks that are really good, I must say. I'm really happy and proud of them. And there might even be, not even might, there will be more to come very soon. So check it out. Thank you very much. There's the link. I have been Azur the Bard. It was a pleasure. Thank you for coming by. And I wish you all a wonderful good morning, good day, good evening, good night, whatever time zone it is. See you next week.